Hi guys, so this video is a very long time coming, isn't it? I was supposed to do this almost a year ago. I won't go into details why it didn't happen. It didn't, but I think now every time I go to do a video for non-lost souls, I'm coming out with stuff that really should be used for a witch in a van. So I'm going to introduce myself. So for those that don't already know me, I'm Billy and I am the other half to the Non-Lost Souls channel, which is a channel about living as a nomad in the UK, travelling around the UK as ethnically as we can, as cheap as we can, and as frugal as we can. So if you're into that sort of lifestyle, head over to the Non-Lost Souls and you can check out what we get up to. This channel is, I've been asked quite a while now, will you do more information about your path? Can you show us how to make things? Can you talk a bit more about the craft and all that? So I thought what I'll do is, rather than just bombard non-lost souls, even though I do tend to bring a little bit in now and again, I thought I'd just use this channel for that. So this channel is going to be all about my path, my spirituality, my thoughts on it. If I can help you in any way, it will also be political, because I am very political. I just keep that as much away as from the non-lost souls as I can, because I just want, we have touched upon certain subjects because it's part of who I am. I've always been that way. I've always been a conspiracy theorist as well, if you want to use that terminology. I think I'm just awake, and I've been awake for a long time. Yeah. So, like I said, this channel is all going to be about that, and basically the stuff that I probably wouldn't put into the van life channel. It's more about my spirituality and what it means for me, and as a practicing witch. I don't actually like that term witch. I prefer the word energy weaver, but for the sole purpose I will use the term witch. I might slip into energy weaver and that in some conversations, but yeah, so this is what this channel is basically going to be all about. I think I'll start from the beginning, which probably started as a very young child, and I always knew that there was something out there spiritually, but I couldn't put my finger on it. I was young, my parents weren't religious, they weren't anything, so I wasn't brought up in a religion, even though it turns out I was baptised Church of England. But I think it was when I became a teenager that I started to get more and more into religions and different paths and spirituality, and just researched as much as I could to find out really where it was I slotted in, where my thoughts, my beliefs, because we all have to put a name to something. And I just remember as a young child, I was that little girl that climbed the trees, that brought home injured animals, that had a lot of empathy for the earth and the wildlife. And I just knew I was being guided by something, but I never knew what it was. And so I looked into all types of religion. And when I looked into it, I really dived deep into things. So I looked into Christianity, I looked into Jehovah's Witnesses, I looked into Buddhism and Hinduism, and I just looked into all the Eastern traditions and the Western traditions. And I think it was, I kind of knew it was paganism, but I still couldn't, because I just had beliefs from different sort of things. And it wasn't until I got a book by Marion Green called Natural Witchcraft that I bought for a friend, funny enough, as a joke, and gave it to her birthday, and that book came back to me. and I started a few years later. She didn't just throw it in my face after I gave it to her. So I picked it up, and as soon as I started reading it, it was almost as if this author had gone into my head and plucked out things and written it down. And I realised I was already doing things, and had been already doing things that were very ancient and very, very related into the old ways. And I guess there's that saying, isn't there, that we carry the DNA of our ancestors and the memories of our ancestors. And I believe I was just very heightened enough to know that I was that person. I have gifts, and I didn't know what to do with my gifts. I'm got very, very spot on intuition. I have prophesied certain things. I've seen things. I've then said, predicted it. It's happened. I've had gut feelings about things. My intuition has never ever let me down, so I've really homed in on that. I don't see ghosts. I pick up on energy, so I have had personal experiences where I've been somewhere and I've had a really icky feeling. I believe that I once heard and saw a banshee. I say I saw it, but I knew if I turned around and saw it in my third eye, I'd be in a lot of trouble. But that's another story for another time. But yeah, once I discovered, actually, after reading that book, I was already doing the things naturally, honouring the earth, being in tune with the seasons, doing my own little thing at certain times of the year, believing in certain things, talking to the animals and connecting with the signs. I've always been a sign watcher. I've always connected all the dots that the universe puts out to us. I say universe. Sometimes I might say goddesses and gods, but mainly I say the universe, because I believe we're an energy source, and we're just using this vessel as spiritual beings just to live a life as a human being. And I believe in reincarnation, because I don't believe in one lifetime we can learn all the lessons of what it is to be truly spiritual in one lesson. So we have to go through every single human emotion, every single act as a human, in order to go up to the next levels of enlightenment, as some of them say. And that a lot of you who do follow this path and believe in spirituality probably have heard of the term of oh god, it's completely evaded me now. Oh, what was I talking about? That'll happen a lot as well. Yeah, that you go through the different stages and karma, and what you reap is what you sow, and in order to reach that enlightenment, because we're, as I was saying, we're energy, and in order, that was it, that earth, I believe in contracts, earth contracts, birth contracts, however you want to call it. So you are wherever you are when you pass over. You then go, I want to go down and learn this. You make contracts with people that you meet on earth, and you do your contract, you move on. And we're here to learn, we're here to help each other, and we're here to grow as spiritual beings living a human existence. And then once we know everything and we get to that level of enlightenment, or you've reached the top of your vortex, you then go on to whatever it is we go on to. I'm just trying to think what else I could say. I've probably forgotten what I have said, so I probably will repeat it again. Those that know me know that I adapt to that. But yeah, if there's any questions you want to ask, I'll try and answer them in videos for you. But I will say is that my path is unique to me, and your path is unique to you. So nobody can tell you that your path is wrong. It's completely and utterly unique to you. So if you are a Christian, but you also believe in a spiritual side, you believe in reincarnation, you believe in karma, you believe in tarot reading, you believe in signs, you believe in that herbs and using your energy can heal and help you live a better life and manifestation, that's completely fine. Anybody that says to you, actually no, you can't be a witch and or spiritual but still have a Christian sort of path, that's wrong. Nobody should be telling you how to walk your path. Your path can be a mixed match of everything. I'm really into Norse mythology, but I'm also really into Anglo-Saxon. I'm also into the Celtic mythology. I'm also really drawn to ancient alien archaeology. I studied archaeology for a long time. I'm really into history. Again, I'm a truth seeker. I just want to know why we're here. What's the point of it? What does our history mean to us? What was our ancestors like? Again, that's all topics I'll probably touch upon at some point during this journey on these videos. But I probably really waffled now, but it was probably this was just an introduction. Sorry, I haven't slept really well. I've pulled me back. I have back problems, and I think it's my sciatica now. So I haven't slept properly for 2 nights, so I'm a little bit, but I'm always a little bit. But yeah, it was just an introduction to tell you who I am, what the channel's going to be about now. I know a lot of people have been waiting for this, and I do apologise. I'd like to upload weekly. It could be at the beginning a weekly thing, could be a monthly thing, it could be a daily thing. I'll just upload when I just feel like I need to upload. There's going to be a lot of this, just me chatting to you guys. I will show you crafts that I make. I'll show you potions that I make. That was my neighbour. I don't do spells for other people, so please don't ask me to do it. That's for your intention, that's for you to do. I can aid you in any which way I can, but actually your spell work or your energy work and your crafting will not work if somebody else does it for you. It has to be your and only your intention. But that's it, yeah. So yeah, drop me a comment if there's anything else you want to know, if there's a topic you want to know about, if there's just anything. Tell me a bit about your path and how you've dealt with it. Have you had people being horrible to you? I don't tend to get it. I have had it, but I don't tend to get it. How did you find your path? And what do you call yourself? If I have to call myself anything, I am actually a storm energy weaver, which basically means I work better in storms. I get a lot of energy from storms. I pick up on a lot of energy from storms, and I like to do a lot of my crafting at those times. I'm also, my favourite time of the year is Yule. I know a lot of witches out there, their favourite time is actually Samhain, but mine is actually Yuletide. I just love that whole ambience of winter and snuggling in and yeah, and hunkering down. And I find when you hunker down in the winter, that's the time to set your thoughts and your actions and your into motion, ready for spring, in order to plant the seeds in order for it to grow throughout the year. Probably waffled. I'm not going to edit anything because I just want to kind of just do it, upload it. I haven't got time for that because obviously we've got non-lost souls videos that go out twice a week. So I just want to do my chit chat, and I will waffle. I will go off on a tangent sometimes, but bear with me. I might not even go back to that topic. I'll just be on one. But this is basically what it's about. I guess this is my journal to you guys. I am a journalist, not a journalist, but I do like to journal. I do write. as some of you that watch Non-Lost Souls, I've now started to put a lot of my writings into some of the B-roll, and I've done that for a very, very long time. I like I said, I journal, I manifest, and I just love to sit down, and sometimes I can just write and write and write, and just let my thoughts flow. I do have a book inside me, and one day that book, I would like to release it one day. But yeah, thanks for hanging out with me and listening to my waffling. Yeah, let's make this community grow. Let's help each other. Let's grow with each other, because I'm sure I can learn so much from you guys as well, because I'm not going to sit here and say I know everything, because I bloody don't, you know. I'm 56. There's no way you can know everything. I'm still learning. Every day I learn something new, and I love that. I love being able to learn from other people and grow and go, I didn't think of that, that's amazing. Yeah, that's a great idea. I think it is all about sharing ideas, and I think that's how human beings should be working together. We share ideas, we solve problems, we grow, and we just make things a little bit better. The world's it's a really shitty place at the moment, and it's a really hard time to be alive on this planet at the moment. And I think there are more and more people coming down. So I guess we'll be talking about indigo children and the rainbow tribe at some point. But I think we all need to just come together and try and save our planet, because our planet right now is being completely and utterly raped and destroyed, and I think we all need to come together and put a stop to it. So yeah, so as I like to always say to people, many blessings, and keep safe out there, guys. And if you are a nomadic traveller, safe travels.